The world is a constant flux of new global economies and evolving technologies. In line with the UAE vision for the next 50 years, AIM Digital, the first digital edition of the annual investment meeting, with a theme Reimagining Economies, the move towards a digital, sustainable and resilient future, will showcase the most attractive investment opportunities for people from over 170 countries. Join AIM Digital from 20 to 22 October. Visit aimcongress.com. The world is a
Okay, here we go. Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're all back from a sumptuous lunch and hope you keep your attention. Well, the startups in the morning were quite energetic, unique from around the world. So I'm sure their presentation itself will prevent you from having an afternoon nap. So moving ahead, let me quickly give a short introduction about AIM itself. So first of all, again, on behalf of AIM, I am Mohammad Mukhtar Jahangir. I'm a UAE born and based entrepreneur and startup consultant. I run 3 ventures. The first is an advertising agency called One and Only. The other one is a networking platform for young entrepreneurs called UConnect. And the third is a learning and development platform for university entrepreneurs called Unipreneur. So without further ado, I would go ahead with pleasure and give you a little introduction about AIM itself. This is the first digital edition of the annual investment meeting, where the theme of the digital event is Reimagining Economies, the move towards a digital, sustainable, and resilient future. AIM would like to thank the UAE Ministry of Economy, ISDB, and Emirates Angel Investors Association to support the startup pillar and our participants gathered here today. A special thanks to all our national partners who helped us connect with their respective startup ecosystems from each of the 65 countries that will present in the next 2 days. AIM, in short for Annual Investment Meeting, is the largest investment platform in the world. As an initiative of UAE's Ministry of Economy, AIM has been promoting a healthier global economy by linking investment opportunities to fast-growing economies under several key pillars such as foreign direct investment, foreign portfolio investment, small and medium enterprise, future cities, One Belt Road special event, and startups, which is our key focus today. So as we did in the morning, we are quite excited and are looking forward to the shortlisted participants from various countries showcase their amazing innovation, products, and solution as they compete for a chance to become one of the top 5 winners at the AIM 2020 Global Champions League this year. Before we resume the second half, the afternoon session, here's a quick recap of the rules that were followed in the morning. So, yes. Number 1, each startup will be given 8 minutes for the pitch, followed by another 2 minutes of scoring by the judges on the startup portal. There will be no Q&A session with the juries. So startups, you have 8 minutes. Our suggestion is that you time yourself. We will also have somebody from the AIM admin team giving you reminders in the Zoom chat box. So either time yourself or constantly look at the Zoom chat box where you will be given a minute by minute update with regards to how much time is left for your presentation. So 8 minutes, try your best to wrap up. Within that, there will be no Q&A. After 8 minutes, we'll have a 2 minutes scoring session by the judges. Number 2 in the follow-up of the rules is the timekeeping will be managed via Zoom, as I mentioned earlier. So you will be updated. Number 3, kindly refrain from posting any messages, including promotional materials in the Zoom chat room, unless you're a jury member or part of the organizing team. 4, in order to ensure minimal disruption throughout the competition, keep yourself on mute at all times, unless you are the speaker, of course. Lastly, scoring by the judges for each startup will take place right after each presentation, as we already said. For the jury members, Our kind request to you, the jury members, is as soon as you're done with your scoring of the startup, kindly post a message stating done in the Zoom chat room, so we're aware that you have scored the startup. Last thing, the overall scores will be tallied up at the end of the competition, and the winners will be announced during the AIM Digital Awards ceremony on 22nd October between 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Just a few technical reminders before we get started. If you experience any issues with your audio or video during the conference, just refresh your browser and that should take care of everything. Attendees, if you have any questions, please feel free to post your questions in the video wall. We will share it with our participants and they will reply to you directly or through email. If you would like to connect with our participants, please move to the home lobby page. You can find the speakers by typing their names under Networking tab on your right hand of the screen. So we welcome all the audience to interact with each other on the chat wall. Last but not the least, we're all tech savvy. We all like hashtags, and the hashtag of today is hashtag AIM Digital, AIM Digital. So do not forget to use the hashtag AIM Digital on your social media channels. And with that, we begin the exciting second half of today's Global Startups Champions Leagues by AIM 2020. First in line is the country Sierra Leone, and a very warm welcome to Mariama Kamara from Sierra Leone.
Thank you very much.
Welcome, Mariama. We can hear you clearly. You may also kindly share your screen so we can see everything's fine. Okay, looks perfect, audio clear, and your screen is visible. Over to you and all the best.
Thank you very much. When it comes to energy, particularly in Africa, the role of women is limited to that of consumers instead of active players and agents. Good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. My name is Mariama Kamara, and I'm the founder and director of Smiling Through Light. Since 2011, I've been working really hard to develop Smiling Through Light to be not only a national brand of Sierra Leone, but to represent the continent of Africa. I've worked with loads of teams and experts, and today we want to present our dream team to you. We currently have a team of 10 local staff, which includes our female sales agents, admin staff, and our area sales managers. We are backed by experts on our advisory board from organizations such as PwC, the Oxford Business School, European Bank for Reconstruction and Development. And this has taken a drive and commitment to ensure that we create a sustainable business for the whole continent. So what is it we're trying to solve? With a population of 7 million people, only 26% of them have access to electricity in Sierra Leone. This number drops down to 6% in the country's rural areas. Many people need forced to rely on toxic, expensive kerosene lamp as their primary source of light. So for Smiling Through Light, we're working on two key issues: energy access and unemployment issues for women. We know that if people have access to affordable energy jobs, we can break the cycle of poverty. And this is how we're solving this problem. Smiling Through Light focuses on clean energy access. We work with a network of local women to provide clean, reliable, and sustainable energy in Sierra Leone through the distribution and sales of solar products, focusing on the last mile. Our overall vision is to provide women, girls, and their communities access to clean energy, create jobs and income opportunities to lift them out of poverty. People say, why female agents? Research has shown us that they've got excellent communication skills, they're very connected in their communities, and they're agents and mobilizers. I want you to meet Anita. She's one of our female sales agents in North South, solving the energy access problem. She's paid on a monthly basis. We've helped her to set up a bank account and a NASHID number. So we're contributing to the overall job creation market and economy of the country. With her monthly salary, she can help her household and lift them also out of poverty. I didn't say it, but Anita says it best. It's not just the income. I must self-dependent, confident, and healthier. Our key customers, we work with consumers in rural communities who come to our shops and buy solar products. Our sales agents also go out to the field and sell the product. We know from the work that we've done that working and using a clean energy product can save a household between $30 to $40 per month. And also, when you think of all the health benefits of reducing and moving from kerosene lamps, it's just a win-win situation. Our business model is quite simple. We work with different manufacturers all around the world that have passed the Lightning Africa program designed by the World Bank and IFC. We purchase those products and we put a margin on them, ship them, clear them. They're stored in our head office in Freetown, and our agents go out and sell directly to customers, or the customers come to our hubs. And we have an overall benefit for the communities who are able to pay for and use the solar product for lighting, studying, and business facilities. Due to the communities that we work in, we're locally rooted. So we use marketing such as jingles, radio, promotional materials, and also the African diaspora to raise awareness of the issue and ensure that we're all working towards a really clean, climate-free country. Our progress to date has been that we've been able to sell 812 products out of 850, reaching 7,308 people who are now able to access clean energy instead of kerosene. We've created 11 jobs empowering women as clean energy leaders. We've trained over 800 community members on clean energy through storytelling. We've got really great strategic relationships with the UN, SE for All, Power for All, and different solar manufacturers. Through all our work, we've been able to secure over £60,000 in funding from Afford, UN Women, GIZ, and from family and friends. In the future, we're working now on moving towards much more bigger home systems using a pay-go solution. With everything that's happening with COVID, we have to keep our customers safe, we have to keep our team safe, and we know that using a pay-go platform where customers can just make installments through mobile money would be much more easier. We have all our sales targets and focus across the next 2 to 3 years. And from that, you can see every year we're increasing our sales in solar home systems, we're increasing our sales in lanterns, and also the different territories that we're working in, creating much more jobs, moving communities from kerosene to clean energy, and overall lifting them out of poverty. The market opportunity for solar, it's big. Currently, it's 1.75 billion a year. In West Africa, the market is 231 million per year, and in Sierra Leone is 33 million per year. So this is a great opportunity for everyone to work in. This is the snapshot of the competition in Sierra Leone. Smiling Through Light is a local company. It's led by female agents, and it's quite a lean business model. As you can see, most our competitors are international businesses that we're competing with on a daily basis. But because of our local business, the skills, the training that we have a really good, strong connection with the communities that we're operating in. For the next couple of months, we're hoping to raise £250,000 in seed funding, and this can be in grants or in equity, to scale up all our activities, to move into solar home systems, and to create much more jobs within the country, and overall empowering women, creating jobs for them to lift them out of poverty. With COVID, we know things have been really, really difficult, but as a business, we have been resilient, we've been strategic, and we've been proactive and driving our initiative. And we know within challenges, there's an opportunity. So over the last couple of months, what we've done, we built a 12-month activity plan. We're working now to support ourselves into the transition of pay-go systems. We've done a lot of legal work, and we'll be thinking the strategy with the communities that we're working with using focus group discussions. Smiling Through Light is smiling through challenges. We want to win this competition to provide jobs for our women in Sierra Leone and throughout West Africa. Support us. Let us be a part of the clean energy access change. I thank you very much.
Sorry. Thank you so much for that wonderful presentation, Mariama. That has a very strong social impact and also proves that the pandemic, in fact, can be turned around. Thank you so much. We now move on to something important that we missed. We will be quickly presenting the names of the jury members. We request the jury to go ahead and start the scoring of the participant. Meanwhile, I will be running through the jury member name, panelist names who have missed. It's like featuring an X factor and not knowing who's the judge in front of you. Sorry about that. Can we have the jury name up, please? Great. So this is for the audience and also for the jury members themselves as a note of heartfelt thanks and appreciation. The jury members of today are as follows, starting with the morning session. Mr. Fateh-Eddin Kazim from NCA, Audrey from SA Innovation Summit and its foundation, Abir Khumse, founder and CEO Better Business, Norizam Abdul Qadir, Vice President, FinTech and Islamic Digital Economy, Malaysia's Digital Economy Cooperation, Aisha Bako, Investment Lead Links Program, Department for International Development, Nigeria. Our next set of esteemed jury members are Sami Abu Saab, CEO of Speed Accelerator, Katrina Chan, Director, QBO Innovation Hub Philippines, Anton Porson, Partner, Antler, London, Emilio Escartin, Professor of Islamic Finance, IE Business School, Menin El Kalyubi, Vice President, Business Development and Strategy from Siemens. Moving on to our next panel of esteemed jury members, we have William Nije, owner and founder, BPA Services, Marat Tolibayev, CEO and founder, Activat, Olodile Sonekan, Director of Investments Growth, Mosaic, Roland Olutu Oro, founder and CEO, Commodity Development Initiative, Nigeria, Agribusiness Register, and Muhammad Nawito, Incubator and Accelerator Program Manager, Wadi Makkah. Yes, and with that, I have introduced you the esteemed panelists. As you can see, a vibrant mix of professionals and entrepreneurs from different parts of the countries. So thank you very much to all the esteemed panelists for joining us from different time zones and making the entire global Startup Champions League worthwhile. We will just wait for a minute more for the judges to finish scoring the first participant, after which we will move on to the next session. By the way, just so the next startup is ready, all the way from Senegal, we have Tamsir Osmane. Kindly be ready. Okay, moving on to our next startup. From Senegal, we have Tamsir Osmani. Can you speak up, Tamsir? We're not able to hear you. Can you enable your audio, please?
Do you hear me right?
Yes, there is an issue with your audio, Tamsir. I think you need to fix your audio because we can't hear you. It's very feeble.
Do you hear me right now?
Yes, right now I can hear you. Can you speak up again?
Do you hear me right now?
Yes, okay. It's better. It's better. So yes, you can start, and all the best, Tamsir. We can see your screen, and just try to speak a little louder, please.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody. I'm glad to be here today to present you Logidoo, which is the best way to Uberize your logistics. My name is Tamsir Ousmane Traoré, and I'm from Senegal, West Africa. I'm going to present you the concept, the business, the expansion, and the objective. Logistics is one of the most promising markets in Africa. More than $150 billion are the market size. Logistics is the better growth driver for all business industry, but also a weakness for international trade with Africa. To this end, this is due to an anarchic sector, a lack of insurance and security, uncontrolled cost and delay, lack of comparative tools. For example, clearing container in Dakar take more than 15 days. The logistic cost between Abidjan and Ouagadougou is 2 times more expensive than Abidjan and Shanghai. Logidoo mission is to allow people to manage their logistic operation transparently directly from their computer or cell phone. Our vision is to become the first e-logistic African platform, and we're targeting to be the first transparent platform between Morocco and Senegal by 2022. Imagine if you could ship any goods as simply as ordering pizza online. How could we do that? By creating a web platform who eliminate all intermediary between and bring instant quotation and execute operation transparently with security. With Logidoo, you will get the best rate, the best logistic partner, and the best delay. How that is work? For all kind of logistic operation, from shipping, custom clearance, trucks, move, or e-commerce, user just to register, do the request, compare offer, pay for the service, and follow the operation. We have two type of advantage. For customer, it's win time of money, instant quotation, tracking, and partner logistic evaluation. For logistic partner, it's increased revenue, guarantee of payment, optimization of resource, and marketplace visibility. Besides, we target a market of $6 million for next 5 years between MENA zone and ECOWAS, with Senegal, Morocco, and Ivory Coast for the beginning. When it's come to traction, in 2020, we aggregate more than 300 logistic actors, execute more than 4,000 operations, generate 300,000 euro as revenue. That 70% as NPS for 50 euro as customer acquisition cost. Our strategy is based on creation of corridor by air, by sea, by road, mainly from Europe, Asia, and America to MENA zone and West Africa. Also with franchise set up to connect other countries like Gambia, Mauritania, and the rest of Africa in order to create a real network of logistic actors and connect it to the rest of the world. We work with different industries like healthcare or bank as Islamic Bank of Senegal, distribution with Philip Morris, or logistic actors who use it to be connected to other actors like Skynet Worldwide Express or La Poste France. Our model is based on three types of revenue. The fees between 10 and 20% of each operation, the revenue of subscription with premium access with many facilities, or the online shopping with Logido Academy, Logido Care, or Logido Shop. We have the best team ever with Pat Biramsen, our CTO, the reference in tech in West Africa, Abdullahat Ndiaye, senior in e-commerce in Morocco and Senegal, and myself, Tamsir Traore, more than 10 years in logistics in Africa, and the founder of one of the biggest companies in Korea, in Senegal, named Tex Korea. We aggregate all the logistic actors in the value chain, from international to domestic, from the smallest to the biggest parcel. Logido is at the crossroad of all the logistic actors. This and much more is now available with Logido for your first digital logistics manager, opening the gate of Africa for you and your business. By 2019, for 6 months, we did 90,000 euro. In 2020, despite coronavirus, we exceeded our forecast to the year since October with 300,000 euro. And we are planning to reach more than 3.5 million by 2025 only for these three countries. Speaking of our achievement, we start to be profitable last August in Senegal, and we plan to generate more than $1 million of margin for the next 5 years. During 2020, Logido has been awarded 3 times by Orange Fab, by Japanese Innovation Challenge, and by IAM Dubai. And we also participate to 3 acceleration programs in Senegal and Morocco. We are now looking for 500,000 euro, 35% for settlement in different countries, 30% for marketing, 50% for assets, and 20% for tech. And from last year, we have received 300,000 from business angels and national and international organizations. Let's Uberize your logistics, and please join me on the quick demo.
Thank you so much, Tamsir, for that very interesting presentation. Glad to know that you're an ex-champion at the AIM Champions League already. So thank you so much for that, and all the best ahead. Now we would give the jury 2 minutes of time to go ahead and score the startup. Thank you very much. Moving ahead to the next startup from Morocco, we have Abid Hirani.
Hello?
Yes, Abid.
Yeah, do you hear me?
Yes. You seem to
Perfect.
be on the move.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Yeah, sorry
Yes,
for that.
welcome. No, it's okay. This is
Nice to
how
meet
things
you,
work
Dr.
still.
Mukhtar.
Thank you, Abid. Welcome, and your time starts now. Your audio seems to be clear. And do you have a presentation that you want to share?
Yeah, exactly. Let's go.
Okay, you can do that so we can have a check.
You hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Perfect.
Yes, and we can see your presentation as well. So over to you, and all the best.
Thanks a lot. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, all startups, jury, and thank you so much for your time. My name is Abid Kurani from Morocco. I'm CEO and founder of Kasky. 19 years ago, as a motor driver, I have experienced a near-death motor accident for the reason that you are going to discover in this short video. So please enjoy, and then I will back to you. Thanks a lot.
To be a user of a two-wheeled vehicle is to expose yourself to a daily danger. 500,000 deaths. That makes more than 20 risks of death per 1 kilometer. Your safety is our passion. Kasky is your ally. With you all the time, and even if you forget it. Simply rechargeable with USB, with more than 20-hour battery life. And compatible with all helmets. Be visible and secure. Kasky gives you more visibility on the road, in stopping, shifting, or steering. And in the case of a technical issue, do not panic. A repairman will move quickly wherever you are to fix it. In case of an accident, Kasky alerts your family, close friends, and notifies emergencies around you. Kasky is a startup by creative young entrepreneurs with your daily security as a concern. Support us, support Kasky.
That was 19 years ago. I had not Kasky solution, and I had to wait for 90 minutes before emergency rescue. So Kasky mission is to make commuting safer for drivers, for motor drivers around the world, whatever in Africa, Europe, or Asia, by having a focus actually in Africa, where accidents are more time than everywhere. The market is just huge. We are talking about 5.3 billion motor drivers around the world, with an annual increase between 5 to 15%. So our value proposition is first to reduce motor accidents by 10% in Africa during the next 5 years, and also by converting good behavior, good driving behavior into asset. So as a good driver, you can get your bonus, insurance bonus as you drive. And this is the goal. This is the win-win. The best behavior you have, the cheaper your insurance fees is. So our business model is so simple and hyper scalable. We are providing two hardware solutions. The first one, this one, For B2B partners, this small box can be plugged inside any motorcycles. It can detect automatically accidents and notify emergency rescue. It also can track fuel level, battery level, and give you the closest fuel station with the cheaper price. It also can analyze your behavior and give you the best coaching. The second solution is the IoT device. This device can be attached behind any helmet. We are not talking about the helmet, but only about device. So you keep your helmet and just you plug this device over magnetic system with the attach and detach solution. Just give me 2 minutes. I will show you the device. This is Kasky devices. You can attach this over magnetic system behind any helmet over this, and that's it. You attach and detach. You have lights when you brake, when you turn left or right. You control the left and right signal over your mobile application, over a GPS navigation, or over voice, or as well as your motorcycle, because we can connect this device with the motorcycle as well. The device can also analyze the driver behavior and act as a coach. And also we are providing a free mobile application with a freemium business model. The mobile application can also detect the accident, can also give you your score as a good or bad driver, and also can convert your behavior into assets, because we can convert driving behavior into insurance bonus over the mobile application. And also we can provide some gifts for good drivers' behavior as well by having partnerships with insurance companies, motor accessories, and motor manufacturer, and whatever. We have made many achievements since 2 years ago. We are operating in many cities in Morocco. We are extending Kasky to France, in Strasbourg, and we are piloting actually with Yamaha in Nigeria and Uganda to make commuting safer in many countries in Africa. As a partners, we have, for example, in Morocco, we have the police. So we are making commuting safer for the police. Also with Allianz as a partner, the first fuel level stations in Morocco. So our mission is really to convert the driving into a safe commuting and to convert good driving into assets. Kasky had many international awards. The last one was in Japan, in Tokyo, as the best innovative African and Japan startups, and also have been rewarded in Europe, in France, in 2018. Our team is based in Morocco and soon in France. We have secured a first investment over Africa Kipple Venture, who is a Japanese and African venture capital. We are seeking 600,000 USD dollar, and we are actually piloting with Mitsubishi in Japan, and also with Telefonica in Europe. So we are actually extending, and we need to raise money to support Kasky extension internationally. So thanks a lot for your time. It was short but consistent, and best of luck to everybody. And thank you, Jury, for your time. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Abid, for that wonderful presentation. It was very interesting to hear your life-saving idea. My family has banned me from using motorbikes, so I think this invention could change things for those of us who are in this situation. So thank you very much, Abid. On to the scoring of the judges, and we'll be back in 2 minutes. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, and moving on to the next startup from Nigeria, we have Usman Ali. Usman Ali Lawan from Nigeria. Welcome, Usman.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'll just try and quickly share my slide.
Yes, you're loud and clear. Yes, kindly share your slide as well. Okay, Usman, you're good to go. We can see your presentation. You're loud and clear. All the best.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, panel of judges. My name is Usman Ali Lawan. They call me the Farmer in Suit. Today, I want to present to you the Farmer in Suit ecosystem. It is actually a mobile-enabled solution that links farmers to financial services and produce markets. So about 20 years ago, I grew up with my grandfather in the small village of Kura in Kano State in Nigeria. I have seen firsthand how he used to suffer because of lack of access to funding, extension services and farmer education, and also lack of access to farm inputs and farm produce markets. But after 20 years, these problems that my grandfather has suffered still remains. What is the problem? There are actually over 60 million smallholder farmers in Nigeria. However, about 75% of these farmers lack access to financial services, whether it is microcredit, farm insurance, or even access to banking services. And more than 60% of them lack access to market information, links to market, and farm extension service support. And it is in an effort to help solve these problems that me and my co-founders founded the Farmer in Suit platform. The Farmer in Suit is originally was an investment platform that provides alternative investment opportunity for smallholder farmers. So how the platform works is simple. It allows everyday professionals like doctors, lawyers, engineers to go on the platform and choose farms that they want to invest in. These professionals are able to sponsor farms through our platform. The money that they invest is taken, and we use these monies to provide smallholder farmers with all the financial service support that they need, as well as the farm inputs that they need. At the end of the farming cycle, we actually provide markets for these smallholder farmers, ensure that their crops are aggregated and sold, so that both the farmers and the investors are able to get their money back with better profit. Now, currently, we are serving a network of about 5,000 smallholder farmers and 562 farm sponsors. We have actually generated more than $300,000 in revenue from sales of farm produce in 2019 alone. Because of the success that we have recorded over the years, we thought, look, beyond just a web app that helps to provide alternative investment source for smallholder farmers and everyday professionals, we needed to actually expand by providing farmers with access to information as well as financial services and link to market on the simple devices that they use, which is the simple mobile phones. And that is why we are developing the Farmer in Suit ecosystem. It is a mobile app that allows the farmers to use USSD, IVR, and SMS to be able to receive market information, financial services, and also to be able to get access to farm inputs and agro-processing bulk buyers. The business model is simple. We are making money in 3 different ways. The first is transactional fees. So we charge farmers for SMS subscription of 100 Naira, that is 28 cents per month. This might appear small, but because of the number of farmers that we work with, when you aggregate it, it's actually a lot of money, but also it's small enough for the farmers to be able to afford and pay without putting a lot of strain on their meager income. And then there's the embedded cost, which is by providing extension services at cost that is embedded between the farm input providers, suppliers, and also the farmers. And then, of course, there's the premium charges, which we do from the use of USSD request or special premium request from either the farmers or the aggregators or the farm input suppliers. This initiative is driven by our team of experts who cumulatively have more than 40 years experience working in the agro sector and the financial sector. Myself, I have more than 7 years working in the agro sector. And of course, Professor Bashir Sani has spent more than 25 years of his life working with rural farmers, providing them with farm extension service support, and also our team of IT experts. What are our advantages? Now, apart from the powerful team that we have, we also have the advantage of being able to aggregate more than 262,000 smallholder farmers. We started this work in 2019, and to date we have aggregated 262,000 smallholder farmers. We have their phone numbers, we have their farm GPS mapping, and we also have their crop aggregated. Now, we have secured our mobile value added service license from the Nigerian Communications Commission. The mobile value added service license is what allows us to be able to be an MVAS license provider. That is how we are going to be able to adopt the USSD and SMS platform. And of course, we are currently working with the Central Bank of Nigeria to serve as a mobile banking agent. We know that about 60% of all the farmers are unbanked, and there is more than 20 billion naira in unbanked cash in rural areas. We hope that being a mobile banking agent will also serve as an advantage for us to be able to engage these farmers and keep them on our USSD platforms. What are the target milestones? In 2018, we actually launched the Farmer Institute Network of 5,000 farmers and have raised about, made about $300,000 in revenue. In June of this year, we have completed testing of the FIS ecosystem, and we have begun linking the stakeholders and the smallholder farmers. I told you about 260,000 of them to agri-information and market, as well as financial services. Of course, by June of next year, we hope to continue customer engagement and be able to aggregate about 1 million smallholder farmers and make aggregate over $100 million worth of financial services, farm inputs, and produce will be sold on the platform. And of course, by 2024, we hope to have linked about 10,000 smallholder farmers on the platform. The total smallholder farmer number in Nigeria is about 100 million smallholder farmers. So we're only looking at targeting 10% of the number of smallholder farmers in Nigeria. Today, we are requesting the sum of $200,000 to be able to complete the system integration, as well as working capital and marketing and advisory services. I hope that we are going to be able to win this competition so that we can continue to help smallholder farmers and help them solve the problems that is actually been the bane of farming in Nigeria in the last 20 years. Hopefully the smallholder farmers will not be have the same kind of experience that my grandfather suffered before he died. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Ali, for sharing that very thoughtful presentation and helping solve a problem that was faced by generations before. Thank you so much. And since I run a branding agency, you've done a very good job with the branding itself. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So over to the jury to do the scoring, and we'll be back after 2 minutes. And moving on to the next country, which is Argentina, we have Mariano Focaraccio, representing coming from Argentina.
That's right. Hello, how are you?
I'm good, Mariano. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yes.
Let me
So your
share my
audio is
screen.
clear. We will quickly test your presentation. If you can share it.
Sure.
Perfect. We can see it good, and your audio
Can
is
you see
clear.
my
So you're-
screen?
yes, we are able to
Perfect.
see
We're
you.
ready to go. Thank you.
Okay, good to go.
Hello. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I'm Mariano Focaraccio, founder and CEO of Adrixit Technologies. So let me start with what we noticed, right? We have the desk and deskless workers. And if you see the picture, the desk workless went through a whole digital transformation in almost 100 years. However, deskless workers, almost nothing changed. And if you see a desk worker, there are a lot of tools that they are also using in a daily work, right? They are 100% digital worker. However, deskless workers, they're using almost the same tools that they were using almost 100 years ago. They are 100% non-digital workers. So with that in mind, we created Drixit as the first fully digital solution to map the whole deskless workers' full journey. So we want to create a connected deskless worker, and we want to help them in different stages. We want to help them from a safety perspective to prevent and mitigate workplace accidents. We want to help them from a people management perspective to have full visibility of their daily operations, to understand if they have the right permits to do a specific task, to help them with a profile, to have a clear communication inside the company, the same way that you use Slack or of Microsoft Teams, do that the same for deskless workers, and everything related with wellness. So to help to track their health, what they eat, their physical activity, and add all processes around that. So let me start with the problem around here. In the world, there are more than 600 workplace accidents per minute, which is more than 3 million accidents per year, and more than 4 deaths per minute. And when we did double click, we figured out that 75% were because of human factors, 20% because of organizational factors, and only 5% because of technical issues, of technical failures, right? That's a clear problem. We think in technology there is a lot to do there. But we also noticed that in many aspects of the work was still analogic, right? Even if technology went through a whole new process, there are a lot of things that are still done in the old way in a very analogic and offline world, right? You can see this picture in more than 100 years, and it's almost the same in some cases. And to give you a couple of examples, work permits, you still sign them by hand. In the evacuation plan, you have to check if everybody's there, and there is no way you can guarantee that everybody is out. In confined areas, you handwriting lists to sign whenever you enter and whenever you're out. In the case of accidents, you don't have a way to clearly detect when someone falls or something goes wrong. So based on that, we help companies to prevent workplace accidents and achieve operational excellence. And how do we do that? We develop what we call the first digital PPE, that basically the same way that companies already have the helmet, they have their protections, all those PPEs, we added the first digital one. And what we do with that, we help companies to digitalize all their golden security rules, how they work, how they are managing working licenses, how they manage work at height, do they have the right permissions to that? We detect that in real time. So if someone is working at height, do they have the permissions to do that? Do we have the course up to date in order to be doing that? So we can check all that information, restricted areas, the integration with vehicles, whatever you want, all in real time. So the idea is that you can digitalize, automatize, and operate safely. And how we do that, we create our device first, and then our platform that allows to create super easy rules that say if someone happened, then I want to do that. So you can say, if someone falls, then I want to call an ambulance and send the position. I want to send a WhatsApp message to the supervisor is closest to the area. I want to send an email to the HR team, and I want to integrate with an SAP, for example, to create an order there, so then the maintenance team can work on that. So the idea is that you can manage all that process, get information in real time, understand where everybody is there at the time. You can go back whenever you want to the historical map and understand exactly what happened, I don't know, 1 day ago in a specific area. So you can like reconstruct everything that happened there. and also get analytics about that. So since we digitalize the process, you can exactly understand what's going on. You can get over time, you can get people, where are people at every place. You can understand where everybody, right? The idea is that you can get a lot of information and insights about that. So how does our technology work? We have a panic button, so you can set up your digital process also, but our device allows you to precisely track indoor and outdoor the position of everyone with 10 centimeters error. We can detect fault detections. We can exactly know if someone is working at height. We can get a lot of information to digitalize the whole process and help companies out of that. We are a full solution thing for the industry. We are certified for environment with the presence of explosive atmospheres. We work in integration with people and also assets. Like in this case, you can set up and say, if someone is closest to this area, I want to create a safe area there, and you can check that in real time. And also we include a biosecurity module considering all this COVID stuff. So you can set up the social distancing, and when someone breaks that rule, you can know that in real time. But also whenever someone gets positive, then you can go back and do the contact tracing with just a couple of clicks and get all the people that were stretch contacts there, so you can isolate those guys and you can keep operating without having the virus spread around the whole place, and also making sure that you don't need to stop your operations because one or two positive cases. Our business model is we charge companies a monthly fee for each of those devices. And why Drixit? The thing is that we help companies in different ways. We help them to save by the cost of only 1 hour. We help companies to save more than 10 hours, more than 10 hours by funding people who are in real time understanding, removing a lot of administrative and analogical processes and doing a lot of stuff, but also preventing a lot of potential accidents, which with doing that, the investment is fully repaired. So we help that with direct costs, and we are doing a lot of partnerships with insurance companies to reduce the fee that they monthly pay for the insurance, but also indirect costs like medical licenses, plant shutdowns, or stoppages, just by preventing them from happening. These are some of our customers that we're working with. We work a lot with the oil and gas and mining industry, especially. Some of our partners that we're working with, and we are a multidisciplinary team. We are almost 30 people working in different countries now in LATAM, and now expanding our operations to the US. So this is our team. Thank you so much for your time and this opportunity.
You're welcome, Mariano. Thank you for that great presentation. I understand how difficult it is to develop tech for the blue collar sector, because I am involved also with the blue collar sector project that is supported by Expo 2020. It's called Smart Labor. It's very interesting what you're doing. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your feedback.
Thank you. Sorry, we will now move on to the judges' scoring.
Global economies and evolving technologies. In line with the UAE vision for the next 50 years, AIM Digital, the first digital edition of the annual investment meeting, with a theme Reimagining Economies, the move towards a digital, sustainable and resilient future, will showcase the most attractive investment opportunities for people from over 170 countries. Join AIM Digital from 20 to 22 October. Visit aimcongress.com. The world is a constant flux of new global
And we move on next to Aldo from Paraguay. Welcome, Aldo. Hope you're well. By the way, Aldo happens to be a favorite lifestyle and accessories brand for many of us here in the UAE, starting with me. So you've already got our attention. So over to you, Aldo. Can we check your audio, please?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yes, yes. You will be sharing the presentation as well?
Okay.
Perfect. Okay, you can go ahead.
Okay. So that's intense search for new formula that rethink the way of communication and entertain the client, change the skin of traditional, expensive, and saturated marketing. A good alternative is it's augmented reality. So augmented reality, it's more than Pokemon Go. It's more than leisure. It's the perfect tools for marketing and advertising campaign that generate a memory in the user head with a wow effect. They impossible to interact the digital element with real element, okay? Sound interesting, no? But the principal problem is that development tools are focused only on expert in programming, okay? So for them, we present Aumenta Studio. It's a platform that allows any company or people to generate their own augmented reality experience without programming language. You only need to select the type of augmented reality application, like for example, this image target or surface ground plane tracking or face recognition. In this example, set the image target and just drag and drop widget over the image target like 3D model, video, button, whatever. It's easy, and the most innovative is the web AR on any device. No download or application, no installation, update, everything is on the web like this. Okay, another solution will be for e-commerce, where you only have to copy and paste the iframe into your website and enjoy the augmented reality experience from the mobile browser. Okay, our segmentation, our segment are focuses on entertainment. Okay, but the ground opportunity are focused on architecture, education, and medicine. Okay, here in South America, one of the leader company that provide augmented reality tools has a 40 million active user here in South America. 78% are expert in programming and the rest 22% are independent company. So if we focus working with the only one person of company that need augmented reality, and we provide access to Aumenta Studio platform for them to develop their own experience at a cost of $45 a month. We could talk about a month of $3 million around. Of course, we need an investment to grow in operation, development, and marketing, okay? We work now with company in Mexico, Panama, Peru, Chile, Bolivia, Argentina, and here, Paraguay. These are the most famous tool of augmented reality in the market, in the global market. Each focuses on their own platform. For example, the Google tools only focuses on their Android device, Apple on their iOS device, and Facebook on their social network. All on separate platform, all of separate application and development tools. Our mission is not to compete with this big technology company. We only want to use their tools and unify in a single web platform for everyone with a solution that it's easier to use. This is the Aumenta teams. My name is Aldo. I am expert on application, mobile, games, 3D. My co-founder is Hugo. He has an experience from business administration, and the rest of the team is developed and 3D modeler. So this is Aumenta. Our eyes only see a part. Thank you very much.
You're most welcome, Aldo, for that wonderful presentation. Augmented reality is something that always catches the attention of everybody, whether young or old. So all the best, and a very creative tagline of the eyes catching more than what is in the front. Thank you so much. We now move on to, thank you, most welcome, Aldo. We now move on to Abdullah Murtada Al-Fakhri from Iraq. Most welcome, Mr. Abdullah.
Hello, everyone.
Sorry, before we start with Abdullah, I forgot to mention that we would be having a 2 minutes break for the judges to do the scoring, and then we'd continue with Abdullah from Iraq. Thank you.
Okay.
The world is a constant flux of new global economies and evolving technologies. In line with the UAE vision for the next 50 years, AIM Digital, the first digital edition of the annual investment meeting, with a theme Reimagining Economies, the move towards a digital, sustainable and resilient future, will showcase the most attractive investment opportunities for people from over 170 countries. Join AIM Digital from 20 to 22 October. Visit aimcongress.com.
Okay, and without further ado, moving on to the next startup, the last startup of this batch, not of the entire session of this batch, we have Abdullah Murtada Al-Fakhri from Iraq. Yes, Abdullah, welcome.
Hello, everyone. I hope that you can see my screen.
Yes, we can see your screen. If you can increase your audio volume a little bit.
Okay, is it right now?
Yes, it's much better now.
Okay.
Welcome, and please go ahead, Abdullah. Over to you.
Okay, thank you. Hello, everyone. I'm Abdullah, a mechatronics engineer from Iraq, Mosul, and I'm one of the founders of Mosul Space, which is the first innovation hub in Mosul to support the private sector and to improve youth skills. Today, I'm going to talk about my startup, which is called MindLens. So, as you all know, Mosul is a city of war against terrorism for several years, and a lot of people lost one of their limbs, their hands, their legs, and their arms, which is heartbreaking. So we were thinking about how to solve this problem. And if someone loses one of his limbs, his arm or his hand, he has two options. Either he can go for a fixed limb where some part can implanted in the amputee, and this limb can support this amputee to do basic tasks, but it's not controllable and it's not suitable for doing a lot of tasks. And the second option, you can choose a controllable limbs, artificial limbs, which can be used in surgical operation and medical intervention to connect the nerves and to get the signals from the brain to these implants, which will be cost about from 20K to $100K for this implant, and it's need medical intervention and a lot of things, and all of that's not available locally in Iraq. So me and my colleague Zuhair decided to use the artificial intelligence technology and the 3D printing technology to give an innovative solution. So we started by getting the EMG signals that come from a brain to the muscle. When you want to move your one of the parts of your body, there's the signals coming from the brain to the nerve endings in the muscle. So we try to get these signals by using a wristband arm sensor, which can take the EMG signals from the skin without any medical intervention. And we are getting these signals and try to process it using artificial intelligence algorithms to get to normalize this data and to generate a controllable signals to a prosthetic limb that is 3D printed and customized for each amputee. So these signals are coming from this sensor and getting to the computer, getting processed, and then there's controllable signals that's going to the motors and actuators in this arm, as you can see here, which is the first prototype, which is 3D printed and it can be customized for each amputee. This solution, no need for medical intervention and no need for surgical operations, available locally and it's low cost from $4K to $7K, and it can be customized for each amputee because we had 3D scanners and 3D printers where we can print each limb as we need. And this prototype was tested on a real amputee, and the first time we get more than 90% accuracy. What we are doing now, we are trying to use a new mechanical design to fit the amputee and to get better stress and to get better functions for this limb. And we are trying to get more samples because we have artificial intelligence. As you all know, we need a lot of data to get trainings to be good results. And also we are trying to get accuracy optimization so we can reduce the delays between the signals, and we are trying to get the new sensors because the EMG signals is sometimes messy and we can't process it in very good way. So we are trying to move to EEG sensors, which is a helmet you can wear it on your brain, and we are getting we can get these signals directly from the brain, so no need for any arms or any limb. What we are doing now, also we are trying to register this device as a patent in the Ministry of Planning in Iraq. What we need to fuel our rocket and to develop our work is $50K, 20K for the research and development to get a new mechanical design, to get new sensors, to get new data, and to use better algorithms Maybe we need some research about that. And we need about 15K to start producing the first products, because till now we have more than 7 requests to start producing this device. And also we need 5Ks for marketing for this device, and we need 10Ks for operation for 1 year, about the some place to work with, some machines and salaries. All of this amount will be back to us in 1 year, because we will sell about from 4K to 7K dollars for each part. And if we sell about 10 or 15 devices, will be back in 1 year or 6 months. Now I will show you some video of a testing of this device on a real MPT. So you can see here there's signals when the MPT tries to think about making these moves or positions like I'm doing here. There's a brain signals coming to the sensor, and as you can see, it's just a wristband can be wear and take off without any surgical intervention. And now here we are trying to train the MPT and to get the signals and to train the artificial intelligence algorithms to get this data here, to use it back to move on, to move the actuators and the motors. As you can see here, the MPT tries to use the trained signals and to use these signals to control this arm. And when I'm saying that try to do this move or this position, is getting the signals from the brain and it's processed in real time, and then it's processed and there's a control signal that's controlling this arm. That's it, and thank you for listening.
You're most welcome, Abdullah. It was an honor to see your presentation, and really amazing to see how you have used innovation to have a strong social impact on your surroundings and impart better value to people around you. Thank you so much. As somebody who studied mechanical engineering myself, it's always a pleasure to see somebody from the industry do something so amazing for people around you. All the best, and God bless to you, Abdullah. And moving on, we shall now go ahead with the scoring of the last participant who just presented, after which we will be taking a 10 minutes break, and then we'll be back for the last set of amazing startups pitching for the AIM 2020 Global Startups Challenge. Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen from all over the world, this is to let you know that we will be taking a 20 minutes break, after which we will be heading to the last batch of the day, which is batch 7. So see you all after 20 minutes. Thank you and have a nice day.